And I was personally holding agents accountable in a weekly accountability meeting for 20 minutes every week for 2 years. And the way I would structure that and how I'd recommend those listening to structure it is we'd have our team meeting once a week, and we'd call it a team accountability meeting. So I'd give updates, I'd give a recap of what happened the week before. If there was any special trainings or anything special coming up, we'd make announcements. But the most important part of that meeting was we'd go around the circle of people in the room and we'd ask them, what's their call goal? How many calls did they actually make based on their call goal? How many appointments did they set? How many listings did they list? How many buyers did they put under contract? And how many total hours did they spend prospecting? We've done that for 10 years, every week. And after that team meeting is over, we have 1 hour of team training. And after the team training was over, every Monday, and it doesn't have to be a Monday, but I liked Mondays, it's just to jumpstart the week, I would meet with every agent for 20 minutes. And I would just go back to back to back all day long. It was exhausting for anyone that's done accountability meetings because, as we all know, it's not just business, it's mostly personal. A lot of times people's biggest inability, I think, to take the next step in their business is because of what's going on in their personal lives. And so I spend a lot of time with people talking more about the living and leading the life of their dreams and what are the obstacles keeping them from making their calls or for defining the life that they want or for not showing up at the office or whatever the case might be. And after the 2 years of doing that and recognizing it was a huge suck of my time, and my time was probably better spent recruiting agents, I decided to hire a full-time success manager. And so we've talked about admin, we've talked about operations, and then we have success management, or you could call it a team coach. A great book that speaks to this concept of having a coach, and now I'm drawing a blank, is The Dream Manager. It's an amazing book. It talks all about a janitorial company that has 700 employees, and I'm not going to steal any thunder of the book, but in essence, they end up hiring life coaches and financial planners to help people that have never had really great education in their life and never been motivated and never been held accountable, take their life to the next level. And that's what we started doing with our success manager. We hired our success manager from within. It's Andy Cuny. Andy was one of the best agents when it came to me as the success manager, holding someone accountable. He always was making his calls. He was always setting up his to-dos, following up with people, showing up to meetings, showing up to trainings. And he had the highest conversion ratio on the internet leads. And so he proved that he could follow the process. So who better to lead other people? And I don't remember the exact salary. He'll probably disagree with me on this, but I know when he went into half-time, part-time, 20 hours a week, I was paying him $50,000 a year. And Kevin's salary, I was paying him a total of $114,000 a year, but it started off where he just got paid, I think, per like a base, and then I paid him per house that he took pictures of. But it ended up he got all the way up to like 114 grand, and Andy had other ways to generate revenue as well. But I want to always give people the ability to continue to increase their income based on their production and or the results that they're getting for the company. So however you choose to structure that, do it in a way that makes sense. And so we had the admin role, the ops manager role, the success manager role. The biggest struggle with me relinquishing that to Andy was, of course, the relationships that I had built with agents one-on-one. So some agents didn't see Andy as a leader. They saw him as a peer. And I think I probably kept 2 or 3 dysfunctionally. I kept them in their one-on-ones with me. But over time, everyone started meeting with Andy. And to this day, now we're recording this in 2022, Andy still is the success manager for anyone inside of our brokerage. We have 200 agents.